We're back. I'm here with Jackie Mason. Now, Politically Incorrect, of course, is the show, but there's a lot in the show that's not necessarily about politics as much. I mean, you have opinions about... There's a lot going on right now.
There's a lot going on in my show about every subject. I talk about everything that's bothering me, and that's why the show is such a sensation, because people are desperate to find somebody who has the guts to tell the truth, because everybody is intimidated today, and everybody is nervous and frightened, and I tell the truth about everything that's happening in this country. And of course, if without laughs, I wouldn't do it. Everything is a punchline, and everything is hilarious. That's why it's such a phenomenal hit.
It's hilarious, yes.
There's no room for me even to get into the building. I'm doing the show from across the street. You can't get in.
What about say, like the Menendez brothers? What's your take on that?
Oh, anybody who has a take on that, why are people going for a walk here? I'm a hit.
Settle down back there.
What kind of a schmuck walks around in the middle of my bush? Nazi bastards.
Settle down, you guys.
See, I told you, when you're short and Jewish, everybody disrespects you. They walk around. Are you a Gentile, mister? Talk up before I wrap you in a mouth.
Come on, let's hear it.
Get out.
He's got to work the camera.
All right,
leave him alone. But he's out tomorrow.
See that? Now he's picking on me. I'm working for nothing and I'm taking abuse here all day. Let me tell you about the Menendez brothers. There's nobody lower on this site, even this cameraman. Nobody. There's nobody lower. There's nobody lower on this site than the Menendez brothers, and it's a sad reflection on our whole country that two vicious, I shouldn't say bastards because that's bad taste. You're not supposed to say that, right?
Go ahead. Times have changed. Bastards.
Yeah. Two low-life bastards like that could get away with killing their own parents, and somehow they get a hung jury. They should be hung first, then the jury should come in.
All right, now...
There's something wrong. There's something wrong with a country that allows these two vicious son of a bitches. Are you allowed to say that too?
No, you can't say that. Just go crazy.
All right,
we'll
leave that out
later.
We'll leave that out. But they're vicious bastards. But that was back. Now, who could get away with this? Do you hear what their excuse is? Who should I talk to?
You can talk to me. It's fine. Or to Andy, whoever you like.
I feel the poor guy has got nobody to talk to.
No. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Andy, what do you think?
I don't think it's nice to let him...
Just let him go.
Let him go. Oh, home, you mean?
No, you just go, man, go. Yeah. You're on a roll.
All right, I'm surrounded by two Nazis here. Listen to this. Listen to this. I want to ask you a question. This looks like an intelligent audience. I mean, compared to you. Listen to this. That's not nice to say. He looks like an intelligent
he's a very nice
compared
man.
to you.
Listen. There we go.
Wait. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not my nature. But listen to this. Listen to this. Here are two vicious people. I'm cleaning up their title. Listen to this. And the jury, they told the jury they were guilty. Remember that? They told them they were guilty. And you know what the jury said? Yeah. They're not. They admitted that they killed their parents. The jury said they didn't. The juries today have to be mentally retarded in order to get on jury. You have to be mentally retarded and prove you're retarded, otherwise you can't get on the jury. Because in order to get on a jury, you have to satisfy the opposing lawyer. And you have to
that you're not too smart,
right?
Yes.
That you never heard of the case. Not only that you never heard of any other case. That you don't know you're alive. You don't know if you passed away. That you haven't got a television set, a radio. You can't see. You can't hear. You know nothing that ever happened anywhere on this site. You have to be the biggest schmuck living, and then you're on a jury. That's the only way you can get on a jury.
It's a good system. I believe in that system. Now.
And that's what I talk about when I talk about politically incorrect. It's politically incorrect because it's the essence, basis, supposedly, of our jury system. The jury system is the essence of our justice system. If I get this straight, it'll make sense. The jury system, yes, but the basic truth is that it's a stupid idea in the first place. Because today you can there used to be a time you got an excuse to get away with murder only if you can prove insanity. Now people are so stupid that they'll let you get away with murder for any reason. There's no reason in the world that you can't get away with murder. If you prove the steam was on too high, if you prove you took a shower, they forgot to dry you off, if they call them child molestation. What child molestation? They're 23, 25 years old today. When were they child molested? When they were 2? So since then they couldn't leave the house. You couldn't walk since you're 2. Why? No. If you left, you were able to buy a gun and come back. So that means you weren't a slave, you were out of the house. Why did you keep walking? What'd you come back for?
Well, I'm sure you have an opinion, too, on like, Tonya Harding. Do you think she should have been... I'm sure you have an opinion.
She's almost as low as they are, not quite. But almost as low, because Tonya Harding is also... There was no excuse in the world for this vicious yenta to be in the Olympics. There's no excuse. Well, let's be honest about it. Now she admitted her guilt, and they know she was guilty, and now they don't even want to try her because they don't have the money for a trial. And a person who purposely went out to hire people to break somebody's leg literally gets away with it because in this country you could do whatever you want today. Kill, plunder, murder, do whatever you please and get away with it.
They're not going to let you on a jury,
I want to ask you a question. Well,
they're going to
let's
keep
be
you
honest.
off.
She hired these mob of Nazis that came from all parts of the country. That big fat Nazi from Arizona, you remember him? And 3 murderers from Utah, from all parts of the country. For 6 months, murderers were coming and going. And you know what they said? It's not her. She had nothing to do with it. Then she was calling them every day from her apartment, begging them, what's taking so long? Break her leg already. They still said, it's not her, it's not her. Who is it? My brother-in-law? It was her. You understand this? How could she get away with that? And you know what the idea was? She hired the dumbest group of murderers ever lived.
They're not a swift-looking bunch, no.
You know how stupid they were? Because they were different kinds of characters coming from all parts of the country. If she hired one little Italian, who weighs 108 pounds, he would have broken a leg in a second. Because this is their business. They do this for a living. That's not nice to say.
Well, you heard it here first, people.
Instead of that, she hired a Polish hit squad. A mob of Polish people. Polish hit squad came and they couldn't find her leg. They didn't know what to do. When they finally hit her leg, they hit it so lightly that all of a sudden she started to skate better than ever. They massaged her leg. After that, she started to fly around like this. And you ever see this Tanya Harding? She skates like a murderer. You can tell she skates like this. This Kerrigan girl skates like a gazelle. She skates like this. And this one goes, hey, son of a... She's a Nazi in her heart, that son of a bitch.
Everyone's a Nazi. All right. Jackie, thank you very much. We are flush out of time. Next time, though, I want you to come here and I want you to tell me what's really on your mind. Open up a little bit. All right, listen,
you know, I don't like to talk about people. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Hey, listen, thanks very much for coming. Will you come back sometime?
God bless you. I've come back sometime, but you got in my way. If you're not here, I'll show up. But with you, I don't know if I got time.
All right, great. All right.
God bless you. I'm kidding you.
God love us all. We're going to be right back. That was Jackie Mason.
That Jackie Mason is looking good.
If the guy with the hot dogs doesn't come by soon, I'm leaving!
What am I still doing here? I'm done. I'm surrounded by 2 Nazis. I got the redhead Nazi on one side, the blonde Nazi on the other side. I thought this was the Letterman show.
Oh. Sorry. Indulging me.
He does me better than me. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous here.
Coming up tomorrow night on the show. All right, coming up tomorrow night on the show, Carrie Fisher, Victor Garber, who's currently on Broadway appearing in Damn Yankees, and musical guest Sheryl Crow. So watch that show. I command you.